Aries, you are up for the, I was getting ready to say April. I was about to say March, and I was about to say April, but it's May. I promise it's May. You're up for the May Tarot Energy Reading. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform, podcasts everywhere. As for the reading, take what resonates, leave what does not. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person here reading energy and tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. I'm using my mindfulness deck and a regular tarot deck. Your mindfulness card has already been pulled. The card is thank you. Thank you. And I will read the back. And it says, if we zoom out from our individual experiences, it becomes obvious how interconnected and independent we are. From the train drivers who make it possible for us to go to work, to the coffee pickers in countries we'll never visit who make our morning caffeine routine possible. The more we look, the more we see that our lives rely on hundreds, thousands, maybe even millions of other people around the globe. Try sending a silent thank you next time you take a sip of coffee or step off a train. You'll find that cultivating small moments of appreciation will fill your heart and brighten your day. So what this is saying, there's multiple things here, because the cards that came out clarifying this is saying, remember that it isn't just you. You might be independent, like many of us can be at times. However, there's still lines that are connected to our independence through other people doing what they do. And if those people didn't do what they do, then it would more than likely make our lives a little bit more difficult. Because I don't see anybody out in the fields finding coffee or growing coffee or whatever. I don't see that. So it's just something to consider. Now, with this particular energy that came out, what this is saying, and I'll show you the cards in a second. I'm going to hold them up. What this is saying is that you have shenanigans and setbacks and deception and whatever going on. This energy is saying from these cards, say thank you anyway. That is the other side of this. There's a song that I mentioned before to my listeners and to my YouTube watchers or video watchers or whatever. And it's by the late Reverend Paul Jones. It's called I Won't Complain. And in that song, he gets to a part where he starts saying, even if it's something bad, I say, thank you, Lord. He's like, the bills are due. I don't know where the money's coming from. I say, thank you, Lord. And so on and so forth. That's what this is saying. The reason you can say thank you, and even if you didn't have these cards, you could say thank you anyway because you're still breathing and living. That's always a good thing. But for this reading, is because you have the Page of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. This is saying this is a new start. Pages are usually about new things. They bring messages, they receive messages, and it can be about starting something new. I don't necessarily see this being school. I see this either being a job or something you're very passionate about, is what I see this new start as. The Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter energy, Sagittarius. It can be called fixed, but it's Jupiter energy, which is about expansion. And I feel there's some place that you're expanding in. Could be your career, could be your position in the community, could be something else. But this is saying the wheel is turning in your favor and this new start is on your side. Now, the Death card came out reversed and the Three of Wands came out reversed. This means that something has not ended yet. It's like it's taking its time. And you're like, okay, why is this taking so long? Why haven't they signed off on the papers? Or why hasn't this happened? Or why hasn't that happened? Why aren't my ships coming in? Why is this so delayed? I can tell you divine timing is at play, as it always is. Two other cards that came out is the Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the Seven of Swords, shenanigans. It can be deception. It can also be strategy, but I feel there's been deception around you. But it's about to end. Nine of Wands plus the Page of Wands is the Ten of Wands. The cycle is coming to an end. The burden will eventually be relieved, especially with the Page of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Another confirmation of that is because at the bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups, water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There will be something to celebrate related to this Page of Wands and Wheel of Fortune energy. It's just that it is moving at a divine pace is what's happening. So while you're asking yourself, why can I not end the cycle? Why can't I seem to leave this job? Why can't I seem to do this? Why can't I seem to do that? What is the holdup? There's a holdup because things are being lined up exactly where they need to be. So this can turn right side up and you can go ahead and end whatever it is you're looking to end. And so the ships can come in. And that will happen. There will be a celebration. All right, Aries. And in the middle of all of that, your message is, don't forget to say thank you. All right? KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. Until next time, Aries, be blessed.